The American West has always been associated with a sense of wildness and lawlessness, and one town in Nevada, Palisade, took this reputation to heart. During the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad in the 1870s, the residents of Palisade decided to stage elaborate hoaxes to attract tourists and live up to the wild image of the West. The idea for these hoaxes reportedly came from a train conductor who told a Palisade resident that passengers were always disappointed that the West wasn't as wild as the stories proclaimed. Determined to put on a show, the townspeople recruited actors to play outlaws and lawmen and staged lifelike gunfights and bank robberies whenever a train arrived in town. One of the most memorable performances took place when citizen Frank West shot Alvin Kittlebay in the chest during a confrontation. Train passengers, unaware that it was all a hoax, screamed, fainted and sought for cover. The residents of Palisade removed Alvin's body and disarmed Frank West once the train had departed. These performances earned Palisade the reputation of being the most violent place of West Chicago. The hoax continued for several years with various dramatic showdowns and even a staged bank robbery. The townspeople enlisted the help of rail workers and the local Native American tribes. They would descend upon the town in war makeup and pretend to scalp the citizens as the trains rolled in. This elaborate hoax not only attracted tourists, but it also entertained the bored residents of Palisade. The town itself had such a low crime rate that it did not even employ a sheriff. The hoaxes became a lucrative attraction for Palisade, although it was short-lived. Unfortunately, Palisade's glory days did not last. After the downfall of the mines and the railroad, a significant flood in 1910 destroyed many of its buildings, and the town never fully recovered. Today, Palisade is a virtual ghost town, with only remnants of its once vibrant past. However, the spirit of Palisade lives on in its legends and stories. One legend suggests that in 1932, the town may have been the site of a possible assassination attempt on President Herbert Hoover's life. Whether true or not, this story adds to the mystique of Palisade and its wild history. In 2005, the town itself was sold to a mysterious bidder at a Western memorabilia auction. The heir of the town sold it so he could send his daughter to college. Hilariously, he stated his mother would shoot him if she knew what he had done. This sale garnered attention, with the SF Gate reporting it as the most money ever spent for nothing that anyone could remember. In conclusion, Palisade, Nevada truly embodied the wild reputation of the American West. Through elaborate hoaxes, the town attracted tourists and entertained its residents. Although Palisade is now a ghost town, its legacy lives on in the stories and legends of its wild past.